Joe! Hello, Bobo. Hi, traveler. You rolled in the dirt. You're all filthy. Why are you so filthy? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, traveler. Carly, go lay down. What are you about to bray about? Woo! Alright, he made me jump. We're fine. It's fine. He just scared me.
Hey, traveler. Hi, traveler. Mom, I'm gonna get carrots.
You get a carrot. We? Bye-bye. It is Saturday. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I am finally working in my poetry-inspired journal. It makes me happy. So, I've been doing videos this morning, trying to get stuff, Peto's off because it's showing glare. I'm trying to get videos pre-recorded, and now I'm working. I can't see what I'm doing, so I have to put it back on. Trying to get some extra videos done so I can get them uploaded. And right now I am making an altered paperclip. So, Vicky is on her way to Hawaii. Oh, she may be there. I don't know when her flight was, but she went and stayed the night with Brandy and Adrian, and they were leaving today. It's kind of like a surprise gift for Vicky. I mean, she's known about it for over a year. But that is happening. She will be there for 7 days. She is pretty excited. She said she was excited and anxious both. So I get that. So yeah, I just hope that she has a good time and God keeps her safe. One of these days I'll probably go there to visit too. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so I feel like I need something red on this. I inked with red ink. Let me see if I should put more on here. Maybe a heart. I'm not sure that I have any hearts to use. That doesn't look cartoonish or something, you know. That definitely helped. Now I'm trying to figure out if I want to put the dangle on with the key, the little key tag thing. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, see. I don't think I'm going to get this done by the 15th now, though, because that planner kind of took precedence over this journal. So, yeah. Let's see what else. Derek went into town. He had some money to put in the bank. Not much else happening right now with Rose and the ex, because it's got to be a couple months, and they'll see if he shows a pattern of care for his daughter. Yeah. So Derek says he will move to Ohio if it comes to that. He doesn't want to really live there, but you know, what choice does he have? Randy will not be doing Bible study. Amy and Court are going to be out, and they'll come by and get me because I still want to go for Bible study. Still not quite feeling 100%. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe it's like his gallbladder. So I don't know. I don't know the next time he goes to see the doctor. I think I'd be asking if it doesn't go away soon, you know. So I've just been in here doing some stuff, and got the vlog uploaded this morning for your viewing pleasure, and I'm going to try my hardest to not let this one be over an hour. When we got both of us having to put stuff in, it's kind of hard to keep it cut down. Oh. I decided that starting tomorrow I'm going to go back to my intermittent fasting instead of the all-day fasts. I think my body is just used to it. So the intermittent fasting, you know, it's back and forth, not just a whole day and then the next day you eat, the next day. And besides that, I wasn't doing them properly. I was still drinking stuff. So I'm going to go back with the intermittent fasting, and, you know, I see differences and changes in parts of my body, but the weight loss isn't there. So we'll see what happens with that, because that's what I did. The intermittent fasting is what I did before Amy's wedding and dropped all that weight. So I'm going to get back into that. I think for one, it's easier to do. You don't have to wait so long before a craving comes and you want to like stuff your face. I think my window's going to be 9 to 2 or maybe 9 to 1. It just depends. And see how that works for me. I was looking for free intermittent fasting apps, but it doesn't tell you when you're looking what's free. So I don't want to pay $25 for a year for them to tell me a window. You know, I can easily write down and track everything myself. So I decided against the app. But we're going to see how this is going to work. And I think it will. And I think I already told you in the last vlog that I have to stop with the Kenpo. When I got up to walk, it felt like I was walking on logs on the water. I just, you know, it's a lot of twists and kicking and stuff, and it's just not good for my knees at all. So they were aching from that. So no more Kenpo. I'm just going to do my regular workout. It's doing fine, and keep going until I feel like I have my stamina back to what it was before I went to work. And then I'll start doing the weight training and stuff with Court and Amy. Yep. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start getting these cards in envelopes and have them ready to get sent out for the February ATC swap. And then tomorrow I'll do some more work on this and maybe some more videos. I want to do a few more videos of getting stuff done in here. Earlier I recorded this pocket right here. How pretty is this pocket? It opens up and then something goes in there and then something can go behind it. So I did a video on that today. I added a couple more things. I added this pocket here. And then you just saw where I put the altered paper clip on. And there's one more pocket somewhere on here. Yeah, and then there's a pocket right here that I put on. And I'm just going to keep working on this and get some more videos recorded for it. This still isn't trained to stay shut. Look, it still wants to plop open right there. But once, you know, I start tying it, it'll be fine. I also need to get, if I'm going to print the rest of those things off for Corinne's planner, I need to get those printed off and then get her journal, her planner sent to her. I mean, it is a planner. It's already February, so she probably would like to have that. But yeah, I'm going to try and cut this off now. It's already been 10 minutes because I can just gab away at absolutely nothing. I love you guys, and I may or may not have any more clips for today, but if not, then I'll see you in the next clips. Have a good day. Bye.
Making coffee right now. Oh, I don't know where to put this. Just sit it there for now. 2 hours. So, how are you guys this morning? It's kind of chilly outside, but not like.
Guess what? Gabby was following me.
I'm sure she was.
Oh, I said, Gabby, you can't come with me this time. You're not going to have to.
But it's not like super cold outside. It's just, it's a little chilly willy. So I have to go feed all the animals and do their waters and stuff. But 1, I need food, and 1, I need food. 2, I need coffee. So, hi Jojo. Gross. It's been a day. Morning. Abby went down for her nap. Hallelujah, that girl was throwing temper tantrums. She was sitting on this floor and just like laying down face first and just screaming onto the hardwood. Hardwood. That girl. She's got a temper. I don't know where she gets it from. Anyway, moving on. Do you want to see what happened to me? I don't want bold. How do I stop? What? Stop it! No. So I was I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. Koala bearing Jake, which I jumped up on him, wrapped my arms around his neck, and like wrapped my legs, and I was hugging him, right? And so then he did boop to like right here, right? And so I just let go, you know. She tickled me, I let go, and instead of my slippers catching on the floor and landing like this, I landed like this, and I went down, right? There was a golf ball size knot on my knee. And since, in true fashion to me, I kept hitting it. So now it's just, you want to see it? You have been warned. Oh, do you see that? Do you see that? Let me get a little bit closer. Do you see that? That's my knee. It's even worse when I'm standing. Just. That's my knee. So. Yep. I'll try to take you with me when I go feed Traveler and into the chicken coop. I'll try. But no promises. Anywho, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.
You can see what I'm actually thinking of doing. Oh, I'm almost done.
Good job. Oh, here she goes. Oh, here she goes. No, Kai, move the chair. Quick, before she slides. Oh, bye. Oh, oh my God.
It is Monday. It is 11:05 a.m. And Ro just got here about a half hour ago because Court is off work today, but he has to go to the DMV. And he's supposed to be back to pick Ro up after that. So we'll see. Amy had to go into the office today. So Ro is sitting here eating some goldfish and watching Sonic EXE. And Randy is sitting over on the other couch. There he is, keeping Ro out of the camera. Yep, so I'm about to read some more of Wrong Place, Wrong Time. And I went to Apples to Zucchinis group and saw that when we were all really active on there, realized that Lindsay posted the list for cues for the A to Z challenge, and this book is on the list. And I'm like, I had that book. Do I still have it? And I started reading it, and it's pretty good, but I'm supposed to be reading Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Oh, sorry, ad. So I think I'm going to read that after I finish Wrong Place, Wrong Time. And then I'm going to start this thing, or I'm going to do a video on it for my channel called the Ted Decathon. And it's where we read Ted Decker books in the month of March. See how many we can get read. We choose our books and then try to get them all read. So we thought that would be really fun. So I'm going to do a video on that. I have a lot of Ted Decker books that I want to read, so that'll be good for that. Anything else? Not much. Randy's feeling a little better, but we seriously do think it's his gallbladder, so he's going to go get that checked out once Vicky gets back from vacation in Hawaii, which I think I told you that too. Yeah, I think that's it for today. And maybe later on, I will do another clip just to close this out. Because I don't like to leave them just hanging. But yeah, why is this? I keep seeing flickering here on the screen. Maybe I'm not.
Probably the wind on the screen behind you.
Oh, yeah, because I keep seeing like a.
That's the screen fluttering in.
Oh. Okay, so that's it for this one. I'm going to try and keep these videos a little shorter because that last video, again, an hour and a half. But, you know, when me and Kay are both doing videos, they tend to get longer. So, but that's it. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. And I will see you in the next clip.
Love y'all.
Bye. Say I love you.
Love you.
Bye, guys. It is now 4:45. Ro just went home about a half hour ago. And now I'm here in the craft room, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to be working more on this so I can get this one done. I got quite a bit of the first signature done in it, and I just need to work some more. So all my ATC cards went out today. It is also our thermometer right now says 91 degrees outside. So yeah, if you can believe that. So we went outside for a little bit today. It was about 85 at the time. And Ro ran back and forth a little bit, and then he says, Mimi, it's so hot. And it's like, no, it's not. And he wanted to go, and he goes, I'm going inside. And I'm like, okay, I've been missing the sun. So I wanted to sit out there. I had my Kindle with me. Was enjoying reading. He was playing, running around, and then it was probably not even 5 or 10 minutes. And he was ready to go in the house. So, yeah. That was pretty sad. So, Jode and I was talking, and we're going to do a TED Decathon. And what this is going to be, it's going to be in March. And the month of March is going to be reading Ted Dekker books. So, you guys let me know if you want to be a part of it. You can pick whatever Ted Dekker books you want. And you just try to read as many as you can in the month of March. I know one of the books I'm going to read is called Play Dead. It sounds really good. And Jody told me about The Girl Behind the Red Rope. So I got that one. I'm going to read that one. And there's plenty of other ones that he's got now that I didn't know he had, that I will try to read those. So, yep, it's called TED Decathon. I'm going to do a video on it for my channel. See if we can get anybody else to join in on it. But, Jody and I are pretty excited about it. So we were talking about that this morning. We'll see how that goes. But I'm inviting you guys to see if you'd like to be a part of it. I know you've been talking about how you've not had time to read, or you're in a slump, or, you know, whatever the reason. I think I took everybody's desire to read for myself, because that's all I want to do is just read now. I'm reading now more than I'm crafting, I think. So I'm trying to keep it on even playing ground here, but we'll see what happens. Right now I'm going to work in this. I've been reading most of the morning, and I think that's it for this video. I'm going to close out this one for today. Kayla's been sending me videos, and hopefully I'm trying to keep these not as long so I can have a vlog under an hour long. It's a really hard one to do, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, I think that's it for now, and I hope you guys had a great Monday. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, and I hope you have a fantastic week. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next one. Mwah! Bye! It's Wednesday morning at about 9:40. Ro just got up not too long ago. He slept when Amy dropped him off. Drinking my coffee, and just had a couple eggs and hash browns. Ro is eating tater tots, and he's really cute. Not much to really say. I just wanted to give you guys a good morning. I got kind of busy on Quote V last night. I was revising some of the stories on there, doing a little catch up. It's been so long since I've done anything on Quote V. I think 2014 was the last time. That seems so long ago now, doesn't it? So anyway, I was working on, well, I have Monkey Shadows on there, which was a play on the book Monkey Shines by Michael Stewart. one of my favorite horror books, and kind of like a fan fiction part 2. And I never finished it. I got, I think, 4 chapters wrote on it. And so I wrote another chapter yesterday for that. And of course, this was all inspired by Kay. And she was talking to me about quote V. So I got curious and I went, and yeah. So I got busy on it. Also been working in my poetry inspired journal and reading. We're still reading Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I'm over halfway through the book. I think Jody and Julie are also halfway through the book. And it's a good story, but it's really choppy. It's not flowing really smooth. And it's going back and forth a lot. So you have to pay attention, especially to chapter name, so you don't get lost in the story and you know where you're at and what you're reading. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and read a book called The Quickie by James Patterson. That one I think is going to be really good. And then, I don't know about after that. I don't know if there's going to be another buddy read or not. But I told you guys about the TED Decathon earlier in this vlog, and that is in March. And I actually talked to Riley on video chat with Kay yesterday, and I mentioned the Decathon then, TED Decathon, which I think will be really fun. So I'm looking forward to that for March. I'm going to do a video on that one. I think that's pretty much it for right now. So, Randy's feeling a little bit better today, or much better today, because he actually made breakfast. And okay, now I think that's it. Yep, and I will probably do another clip at some point today. But I love you guys, and I hope you're having a great week. Mwah. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I have 2 things that I need to talk about with you. They're 2 very exciting things. First thing is I wrote a book. And I want to talk about it. So back on November 16th, 2024, I started writing the book after like 2 months of this idea like bombarding me every second of every day. Night, sleep, morning, it was all the time. So then I texted my best friend of 11 years and I was like, hey, if I wrote a story, would you read it? And she was like, of course. So I was like, great. So I started writing this story, and I think I wrote it for probably about a month before I posted it on Wattpad. And so I posted the first chapter only, just to see if people wanted to read it. And then something funny happened. I was going to check the views on it, and the way I looked at it, I viewed it as how I read a review it. And so it showed the first chapter, and then all the drafts I had written in my Wattpad, I thought it meant that it was all posted. And I was like, oh my gosh, those parts weren't ready. So I ran out to Jake and I was like, I read a book. I'm writing a book. The parts I think got posted. I'm freaking out. And he was like, a little taken aback by the whole I'm writing a book. But so it turns out those parts weren't posted. but it set off a chain of events where I started editing all of those parts and posting them. And my story got 57th out of like 4,000 stories. And then about 2 weeks later, it bumped up to 19th spot out of 5,000 stories. I think it's down lower now because I haven't been updating it because, you know, I don't want to put my entire finished book on Wattpad. I want to be able to publish it, which I'm hoping is going to happen at the end of this year. Really, really hoping. But, so my friend the whole time was helping me with like plot holes, names, places, how things look. She was just like right there with me helping, and she then texted me one day and she was like, hey, you have really made me want to write a book. And I told her, do it, I'll read it. So she started writing a book, and now I have 273 reads total on my book, 55 chapters. She has, I think, 15 chapters posted now, and she has about 100 something views herself. So now I'm in the process of taking that whole first draft and editing it, revising it, deleting, adding, just reshaping it. And then I send it off to my friend and she edits it. And then we started talking about publishing. And I was like, you're crazy. Why? And then we started dreaming about it, and then we started researching, and now we're gonna do it. We're gonna publish our books. We're gonna be publishing them with Amazon first, and then buying an ISBN, which is $125 for a barcode number at the back of your book. But that's so I can like own my books, so I can like get 50 copies of my book and then go bring them up to my local bookstore and they can sell it. That gives me like the legal rights to do that. Amazon gives you an ISBN, but you can't use their ISBN and sell it anywhere else. But if you have Amazon and you buy your own ISBN, you can do it at the same time. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, I'm gonna do at least. I can't speak for her. So that's what I am currently working on, is getting my book edited and going. And I've already started the second book. So I'm gonna cut to a new one because I don't want to have the videos too long. So 1 second. Sorry. So book 1 is called Love Beyond the Ring. It's in its revision stage still. It's been edited 2 to 3 times. Certain chapters are edited 3 times, and some are only edited twice. Yeah. So general synopsis: Mariah is going through a bad breakup, and the first half of the book, she's trying to go on a journey of self-realization and just trying to find herself again after she's done after she grieves and is grieving this relationship and who she was. And then she runs into a man named Xavier Rivera, and she meets him again later on in the book when she is at a bar with her best friend Eliana, and Xavier's at the same bar with his best friend Enzo.
What is this?
And so they meet each other, like the 4 of them end up talking and hanging out at the bar all night, and then they go back to Mariah's and they hang out, and Mariah quickly finds out that like Xavier, he just makes me feel more free and it's just so easy with him. And so they quickly explore the dynamic of a friends to lovers kind of thing. And they also find out that Xavier and Enzo co-own a boxing and self-defense gym together. Now, towards the middle of the book, when you get more of the darker themes, because Eliana and Mariah go through a very traumatic event, and Xavier and Enzo's skills are more prominent with them. And I do go into detail about this dramatic event and all the depictions, so you have been warned. But now towards the past the end of the book, now you're seeing Mariah healing from this traumatic event. Hey, enough! And she quickly finds. I'm sorry. And so the second to the end of the book, now you see Mariah trying to heal from the traumatic event, and she really finds that there's so much more to strength than just physical, and that there's a lot to be said for mental strength as well. So it's this first book, you really see her grow to her being this strong, like mentally, physically, strong, capable woman. And I think that it was honestly such a fun book to write, and I'm excited to get it further revised and adding all these different things and improving the timelines. I'm just really excited about that. Now the second book, I have started writing it. Hold on. Now the second book, which I'm still going iffy with the name of it, but we'll tackle that when it's to that point. But that book is much darker because it goes into depth with Eliana and Enzo's love story, and you really see all the different hidden meanings behind all the stolen glances and all the different moments that happen in book one. And you even get to see the true meaning that I hint at, or I go into briefly at the end of the book, that the traumatic event had more to it than just what it was. And so Eliana's book definitely has a lot more of the darker themes because it definitely explores all of those moments. And you do get to have a glimpse of why Enzo learned self-defense to teach people in the first place. So that was very exciting to write. So Eliana's health and mental health journey to healing is a lot harder than I would say Mariah's is. But I mean, both are very hard. But yes, it was such a fun book to write, and I'm still writing it. Now the second thing, I told my mom yesterday that I wrote a book, and she told my immediate family, and then I asked a very special someone if they would design the cover of my book. She said yes, and I hope she'll also design my second book's cover. But Riley is my cover designer, and I'm just not only excited for myself, but I'm excited for her because her artwork is going to be plastered on copies upon copies of my book. Hopefully, my book in a bookstore. And her art will just be out there. I'm just so excited for this. And I'm so excited to share it with y'all. This has been in the works for 4 months now. And I've hinted at it in a vlog. I've been working on something, writing a book. Haven't been reading a lot because I've been writing a book. So I'm just really excited that you guys get to be a part of this journey now. It is a spicier book, so you have been warned too. So I hope you guys will read my book. I've been working so hard on it, but I love y'all so much. Bye.
What is it? Thursday. It's Thursday and it's 3:45. We'll be going home soon. But he wanted to ask Riley something. Ask her.
No, go on the log. Go on the video chat.
It's not video chat, it's a vlog. Just do it and I'll send it to her. Ask her what you want to ask.
I want you to draw the sock and that galaxy.
Did you get that? He wants you to draw him a Sonic and a Sonic EXE. Please.
Please.
Please. He would really like that.
Now go to the video chat.
Yeah, so maybe you can draw Sonic in a vlog or something, and he can watch you draw it, or just if you want to. If you don't want to, then that's fine too. But he really loves Sonic right now, so we were watching somebody draw Sonic, and I said I bet Riley could draw Sonic really good. And so he wanted to ask you if you would do that for him. So today we went out and did the whole grocery thing. We took Ro to IHOP to eat. And now his dad will be here in probably half an hour. We'll go home. And I will probably go in the craft room for a bit. So, and I all of a sudden just got really sleepy. I could just fall asleep right now. But yeah, I think that's it for this. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
It's Friday. It's 4:05 in the afternoon. We did not have Ro today. He decided he wanted to stay home with Mom. So I have been in my craft room most of the day, working in this. And I'm on the last signature of putting in pockets and stuff. Getting ready to package up Corinne's planner. I got new glasses. Yeah, because we went to DG and I needed to get tissue paper besides Christmas tissue paper because that's all I have. So I went there and got some tissue paper so I'd have something to wrap Corinne's planner in, and then I will have something to wrap this Poetry Inspired journal in when that sells. If it sells. We'll see. So yeah, I've been working in that. I think now after I do this, I'm going to work on the vlog, get it all put together, and then read. I am currently, I got a mess on my table, of course. I'm currently reading this. It is exactly what the title is. I think I've already talked to you about this book, but it sounds really good. It's James Patterson and Michael Ledwig. She thinks her husband's cheating on her. She sees him. Well, so then she's going to go have a fling. And then she sees her husband putting the body of her lover in the trunk of his car. She is a New York policeman and she's put on the case. She doesn't want to turn her husband in, but digging a little deeper, she finds out he did not actually have an affair. He has done something even worse, is what the synopsis says. So I was like, I'm going to read this one. It is a Q. I need that for my A through Z challenge, and this one works. So I think I'm going to read a little bit. I didn't have as many clips this week, you guys. I've just been kind of, you know, the whole busy thing and then trying to remember, oh, pick up the camera, record something, and, well, so now you won't be sitting there for an hour this weekend when you're watching. I say that every single time, and it ends up being over an hour. So maybe I shouldn't say anything at all. My fasting has been going well. I've been doing the 9 to 2 window. Been doing my workouts every day. And yeah, I think I'm starting to see a little bit of a difference. Not a whole lot, but Amy says give it 2 full months. I'm ending my 5th full week of workouts. And the fasting, I haven't, this new fasting, I've only been doing since last week. So, yeah, it's only been 2 weeks of this, going back to this fasting plan. When I did it last time, I lost all that weight for Amy's wedding. So I said, well, let's get back to that one. So that is what I'm doing. And I'm hoping I can just stick with it and keep it on with it. Yeah, so not a whole lot more that I have to tell you guys. We did get greeted today outside by this beautiful dog. It is, you could tell that it is a pit bull mix of some kind. It is a brindle, beautiful boy, and he's just been hanging out, running back and forth. And I know it's probably because Bagheera's been in heat, and he probably smelled that. He looks like he's pretty well cared for. His nails are clipped. He looks a little thin, but, you know, nothing major. So, I don't know if he belongs somewhere, if he's been dumped out here, because people like to do that. So, we'll just have to keep an eye on it. And see what happens with it. We don't want him coming over and impregnating Bagheera. Weirder things have happened even if she's in a fence. So we just got to keep an eye on it. But I think that's it. I think that I am going to close this out, get this put together. Still have to get Kay's videos off of my messenger and throw it together so I can upload it in the morning. But yeah, I hope you guys had a fabulous week. I've had a really good week. It's been a pleasure with Ro this week. We went out yesterday. We had to go get some groceries, and we took him to IHOP because he loves to eat at IHOP. And he was just so sweet. He was so good. But yeah, just to be able to have a conversation with him, he's just, you know, we've had a fabulous week. Okay, now I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to close this out. I love you guys. Mwah. And I guess I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.